Let's connect with the management as well. We'll have Kapil Agarwal, Joint MD at UFO Moviez, who will be joining us. But if you see with regards to the finance cost, that has gone down by 42%. So probably some amount of debt repayment that has happened during the quarter. Apart from that, advertisement revenues have increased as a mix to 48% from a 29% earlier, whereas the distribution revenues has decreased substantially to a 28% from a 40% earlier. But joining us now is Kapil Agarwal, Joint MD at UFO Moviez. Welcome to the show, Kapil. To start off with, a strong set of numbers that have been reported. What has led to this kind of an improvement?
Well, the main improvement is because of the advertising revenue, because that is our highest margin business. And since it almost 55% of the ad revenue goes directly to the bottom line, and since it grew by 73%, that's why you can see a very healthy growth of 16% in the EBITDA margin and 33.5% in the PAT.
So, Kapil, overall in the first 9 months of FY18, there was weakness with regards to where government advertisement was concerned. Has that actually picked up in the fourth quarter, because of which we've seen this kind of a jump?
Yes, we have seen actually growth both in the corporate revenue as well as in the government revenue in Q4. So both grew very healthy. So yes, government revenue also did pick up.
Right. Kapil, apart from that, with regards to the strike by producers in the south, especially in Tamil Nadu, what has been the impact of that in the fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter has hardly seen any impact. There is a very, very small impact. Because the other three states did not go on strike, and our network is very, very small in Tamil Nadu. So out of the over 5,000 screens overall in the country, 5,300 odd screens, Tamil Nadu we hardly have just 200 screens. So that impact actually on us of that strike, and major part of the strike was in the month of April. So till March Q4 we have not seen hardly any impact. Very minuscule.
Right. Apart from that, Kapil, overall, if you go to see, if you could just help us understand with the integration of Cube cinemas also coming in, what will be, the uptick that we could see, and that you're mentioning that the strike was majority in the month of April, what will that impact be in the first quarter of FY19?
So the overall impact of optimization, it is not the question of strike. The issue is that the rate card in South has now changed post, this agitation by the producers. So there are 5 states. Tamil Nadu is one of them. So 4 states have accepted the revised rate card, which we have moved from the weekly rate card to the per show rate card. And we are big supporter of per show rate card, because globally, wherever we launch a per show rate card, which is all over India almost now, we see increase in the release pattern and our revenues increase in that fashion. So overall, with all these changes in the current year, entire year, FY19, we see an impact of 4 to 5 crores, and part of which we expect to set off by change in the release pattern because of the launch of per show card. So overall, it will not be a very huge impact in the year. That's what our expectation.
Okay. Apart from that, overall, if you see in terms of where FY19 is concerned, what's the outlook looking like, and where is the growth going to come from? It's mainly going to be from the advertising space, number one, because it is election years as well now. And apart from that, what's the expectation with regards to exhibitor as well as distributor revenues?
So exhibitor revenue should remain flat. Distributor revenue, we will see marginal impact, negative impact, because one, there will be sunset, the balance sunset of the Hollywood studios, which is forthcoming, the last part of that. Around 80% of impact is already done in the last 3 years, and last part is left in next couple of years. So we'll see negative impact. We'll see, as I said, 4 to 5 crore rupees impact of change in the rate card of South, which may be partly offset. Ad revenue, we expect to grow by minimum 20%, and as I said, this is the highest margin business. So that's what we look forward that overall, I think we should be able to post a decent growth in the bottom line.